It may be 9:14 at night, but crafters, we are kicking it old school today because we are opening my Christmas gift early. I received my package from HTVRONT and I absolutely had to get crafting right now, so let's get started. This giant pile of frill and floof that I'm holding is actually cuttings from my sister's wedding dress. She just got married last year and she kept parts of her wedding dress for, little keepsakes in the future. So I thought it would be fun to add it to a Christmas ornament. Now I'm cutting off the tag. I'm also cutting off the string that came with it because I want to use part of her dress as the ribbon, which you'll see shortly here. And I went ahead and I opened my HTV vinyl. I'm going to use the black and the white. You could also totally use scraps for this project because I'm making a really small decal for this ornament just with the date on it. I want it to be like a memory ornament, if that makes sense. I love making those types of things. If you've seen my ornament videos before, I've made birth stat ornaments that have my children's little hat they wore when they were born, their little ultrasound photo, all of that stuff. I've had that for 8 years. Love it. I just think it's the best gift to give someone personalized like that a memory. So this is what I wanted to do for my sister this year. So I'm going ahead and I'm just going to cut a little piece out of the black one. Like I said, use scraps, use whatever you have. My decal is super small, you will see. I'm going to just put the date on it today. So we're going to do that. I'm cutting it out on permanent adhesive vinyl. These little bulbs are from the Dollar Tree. You don't have to go crazy expensive. You could, but these are just the plastic bulbs, which is what I recommend. I use them every year and they work really great. If you've seen my crafting videos before, you may see some type of theme, and that is that I love making personalized gifts and personalized items for the people that I care about, for the people in my community, for all of those things. My love language is gift giving. So owning a Cricut machine is absolutely perfect for that because I can personalize really anything for people. I don't know if you're the same as me, especially if you're a crafter, you might be on that same idea that you love making things, you love to create. And for me, it's all about the memories, especially as a mom with kids, now that they're getting older, all of that stuff. I really want to capture these memories, and I love things like the holidays to tie it all together. So, like I said, I love making memory ornaments, whether it's someone that's no longer with us, or a special day like a wedding, maybe a birth, all of those things. So special. And I really, really try to come up with new creative ideas every year. The same people get personalized gifts from me every year, and I make it different every time. So they're never getting the same thing, which is so fun. I actually just took a lifetime, just, it was amazing, a trip to Switzerland, and it was life changing, honestly, truly. I wish I was there for longer. I was only there for about 3 to 4 days. I wish I collected some type of, I don't know, I want to say like dirt or something. There wasn't quite sand there to put in an ornament. But what I think I'm going to do is create some type of sublimation ornament instead. In my order, I have some HTV sublimation paper, so I'll definitely be making some sublimation projects with that for myself to gift of a little memory ornament. Just of my trip to Switzerland, all of that stuff. Honestly, that is my happy place now. When I need to think of a happy place, I just picture Switzerland. So the memory of that, creating that as an ornament would be just so perfect to have and to be able to look at on the tree every year. It's like a little reminder. I feel like sometimes you forget those little memories, and then when you're setting up your Christmas tree or when you're setting up, whatever it is, you're looking at the frame on the wall. That's when you remember those times, and I just personally feel like that's so special. So that's kind of what I do with crafting. It's like making those memories come back to life. I feel like that's just the idea of crafting for me personally. I know it's going to be different for everybody. Sometimes it's a stress relief, all of those things, but I really love that you're able to create something. Maybe it's make a memory come back to life, and that's what I wanted to do today. With the cuttings of the wedding dress, I kind of just shoved it into the bulb and it ended up looking like a cute little flower almost. I made sure to put the lace pieces in. I was really impressed with how quickly this project kind of came together. I feel like this is a super easy, beginner-friendly project that you can make. And like I said, personalizing a gift for someone that ties in a special memory to them is like a two-in-one, okay? They're going to love it. The amount of times that people cry when I give them these personalized gifts, I'm telling you. And I'm not saying that to be like, mwahaha, I'm making people cry. No, I mean they are meaningful, they are special, and it's something that they honestly, genuinely treasure forever. I go to my friends' houses, I go to my family members' houses, and I'm seeing these things that I'm personalizing and making for them, whether it's a canvas, an ornament, all of that stuff. And I can genuinely tell how much it means to them to look at this memory and almost have some type of visual reminder that was created for them. So for me personally, as a gift giver, love language kind of gal, this is my cup of tea. Plus, your girl loves to get crafty and creative, so it's like a two-in-one, honestly. For the ribbon, I am going to be using HTV vinyl, heat transfer iron-on vinyl, but you could totally use their light and dark fabric transfer papers. I use them all the time for kids. You know, if they have 100 day at school or like dinosaur day, they have random days, okay? Don't question it. It's like spirit day and all that stuff. I go ahead, I grab a shirt from the thrift store, whatever it is, and I throw a decal on there with one of those light fabric transfer sheets, dark fabric transfer sheets, and voila, you're done in honestly a few seconds. It's kind of like DTF prints, but more like printable vinyl, if that makes sense. So you can do color, all of that stuff, and you can press it on really any fabric. So it's perfect. To personalize the ribbon, I'm just going to be using my HTVRONT Auto Press 2. Honestly, this heat press is amazing. Highly recommend you check it out. Y'all have seen me using it in my videos. I used the other model before, then I upgraded to the 2, and you know, it just has these features that are mwah, chef's kiss. So easy for a little quick project like this. So yeah, definitely look into this one. It's gonna meet all your kind of business needs and stuff. If I can recommend something, this is the craft machine, the craft product you need, genuinely. Bonus tip, I always pay off the craft machines that I buy by selling items that I make on like Facebook Marketplace and stuff. I have videos talking about how I do that. And then honestly, it ends up just being free because I just make the money back quite quickly actually. So definitely check out those videos if you want to learn more. But honestly, my products and my machines end up just being free because I just make and sell stuff in the end. I made it into a ribbon, but it's really just cuttings from my sister's dress. And I'm just going to add a little name to the corner. Now, you may hear me yawning, and that's because I'm exhausted, okay? I'm filming this voiceover at 5 in the morning because I was up all night and I'm heading to work. But that is to remind you that yes, I filmed this at 9:14 last night, but if you remember my videos from a while ago, we would film lives until late into the night, okay? Every Friday, I would go live at night. We would craft together. We would have fun. There was just a group of us. So if you're a part of that group, if you joined the lives, all that stuff, hello. Say hello in the comments. I miss y'all. You know, that was 3, 4 years ago. A lot has changed since then. You know, my family's definitely grown. And I have a lot more, let's say, I guess, responsibility. So it's a lot harder for me to have the time to do that. But I really wanted to film tonight. I just couldn't wait. And I love that this kind of brought back for me the memory of crafting late with all of y'all. Okay, whether you joined live or you rewatched it later, or sometimes you put on my video and craft along with me, whatever it is, hello. I see you. Whether you're a silent watcher that doesn't comment, I see that view. And I just wanted to say hello. Thank you for crafting with me. I would love to know what you're creating if you want to share. I hope I can start going live again. That was just really special to be able to do that, the nighttime live. So this kind of felt like that without going live in case my kids woke up, because let me tell you, the baby monitor did start going off here, so it was perfect timing to go get my baby. Thank you so much for crafting with me today. I had so much fun. If you're making stuff for the holidays coming up, let me know what you're making. I will try to get a discount code for HTVRONT, and if I do, I will leave it here, and I'll also leave it in the description for you. Happy crafting. Bye for now.